Hi, everyone, and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Aparna, and this is going to be a tarot card reading for my Scorpions. Okay, so how are you, my darling Scorpios? How's everyone doing today? This is a general card reading. Not all the messages are going to resonate with you. So if you feel that you're getting confused, you may need to check your sun, moon, rising, and your Venus sign, of course, for love. But if this reading resonates with you, claim it 100%. So, my darling Scorpios, you are such a magnetic sign. You're so deep. I mean, nothing about you is shallow. When you love with a passion. And when you hate someone, it is the same way. So, let me show you your first few cards. First card I have for you is the Seven of Swords. I don't like this card. Look at this sneaky individual. This is somebody who's trying to pull a fast one on you, on a Scorpio. Are they nuts? It's not going to work. You're way too smart. But there is somebody around you, or are you trying to do this to someone? You could even, reverse the roles, because the Seven of Swords is like underhand behavior, stealing something. For me, it could even be as boring as somebody, gossiping about you behind your back, saying something on purpose, spreading rumors. This is also a person who's a time waster, but it's a card of stealth. Swords are always your mind, your intellect, all this here, which you're using. But when somebody uses it in a bad way or in a negative way, Seven of Swords is all that and maybe some more. So the next card I have for you is Four of Wands. This could be a committed relationship, partnership. Four of Wands, as you can see, you've built something with a lot of passion. It's stability. It is a stable thing where, this shows a family, of course. You can see a child and you can see the rabbit here, which is, maybe you thought there would be more expansion here. But it is a stable, committed partnership. It could be a marriage, or it could be even a business, which you have, set the foundation stones and it has grown, or you're expecting it to grow more. But it is a committed partnership with someone. And then the Seven of Swords coming here. Someone is trying to pull a fast one on someone here. So let me see what other characters are here for you. Okay, so your cards just want to fly off the table and around everywhere. So I have the King of Swords and the Ace of Swords. Now, the King of Swords is somebody who is a clear, very, very vocal person who can, says it exactly as they see it. No sweetening anything. They are clear in their communication, rational thinking. Somebody who's very good at debating, somebody who's very skilled at talking, somebody who believes in their ideals. This is usually an Aquarius, energy, very principle oriented, somebody who has strong beliefs and they stick with it and they say it. They can also be somebody who's very cold and calculative. So I'm wondering if this Seven of Swords is another avatar or another facet of this individual. And this is somebody with whom you are in a committed relationship. Are you dealing with a King of Swords, my darling Scorpios? And if they are trying to get away with something, God help them, because nobody can pull a fast one on Scorpios. I know how they are. Like I said, you love with a lot of passion, and you equally get back at people in the same vein. You're one of those beautiful creatures, on earth who goes around with poison in your own body. You're willing to go deep into things, into finding out what is going on. and you're not afraid to sting. So yeah, if there is somebody who's trying to, oh boy, the Magician comes out in reverse. There is somebody around you who is a trickster. Seven of Swords and the Magician in reverse. I do not really read reverse cards, but because they're just flipped out like that, there is somebody who's trying to pull a fast one on you. The Seven of Swords, the Magician, King of Swords. This is somebody who's trying to fool you. This is somebody who's trying to tell you something is one way when it's not. But the Ace of Swords, which came out earlier, tells me that you are going to just remove that mental fog that somebody is trying to create with the Seven of Swords and trying to, gaslight you or fool you. And you are going to just take that sword and cut through that fog. This is new ideas, new intellectual, new challenging thoughts and ideas which make your mind feel sharper. You're more focused. You are removing the fog, and this is clear communication. And I think you are going to match this trickster, this King of Swords, with the Ace of Swords. And you will trump him because you are higher. You will. Now, I also want to ask another question about the Seven of Swords, because something tells me that this is a committed or a close partnership of yours, even be in work. It could be in work, or it could be in your home situation, friendship, which is very close to you. Okay. You have the Empress. This is a beautiful maternal energy. I think this is your energy, my darling Scorpios. You have been, like I said, when you love passionately. This is, she's somebody who literally gives birth, right? And you are the sign of death and transformation. So, it's like an empress gives birth to a child, but the child gives birth to a mother. So this is a deep transformation for you. So you have been an empress, and you have been dealing with to start with, this is a king and you're an empress. Maybe you're older to this person. Maybe this person is more immature in the way they think and they act and they talk. And you are way ahead of them, not just in age. I mean, in the way you think, in the way you, go through life, in the way you carry yourself. Your match would be an emperor, but if you're showing up with a King of Swords, this is not a good match. And the Empress is somebody who is just, what can I say? She is somebody who makes a house a home, somebody who loves to take care of the house and is good at business too. She's somebody who loves her family, who takes care of the children. But if you are dealing with this, a King of Swords in a committed relationship who's trying to pull a fast one on you, this is the Magician in reverse. Magician does tricks, right? So this, when he's upright, he's somebody who, uses all the elements and creates magic. But when it's in the reverse, somebody who's trying to trick you, cheat you. I don't like this. If this is what you are against, you being the Empress, look at how beautiful this is. This tells me that you are standing in your power of being an Empress, of somebody who knows her worth, and you are not going to just take anybody's BS. And honestly, Scorpios, you are not somebody who takes BS. I know you. You're not scared to speak your mind ever. So I'm going to ask a few more questions on this. I want to know if there is any more guidance that I could give you on this. So, okay. The Ace of Wands. This is passion reignited, right? Wands are your passion. They're things that drive you crazy, make you want to wake up in the morning, get out. It's a very, very fiery energy. And look at this Ace of Wands. This is a spark, a bright spark, like a fire, a passion, a new enthusiasm or interest. This is what this relationship was, I think. But as for me, this card is very sexual. I'm surprised that the devil hasn't come out yet, but I feel this card is a highly sexually charged card. And did you find something out about somebody being, I don't know. The reason I'm saying that because the Page of Swords comes here too. See, we had the King of Swords before, right? Which is the individual I think you're up against. Page of Swords is, pages are the youngest suits of the tarot. They're fresh energies. And, this is a new way of communication. Swords are how you communicate. So, did you find out something via somebody's social media, or you checked their phone and you found out that they were sending passionate messages out, that they were trying to pull a fast one on you, trick you in some kind of a committed relationship? It could be a marriage, it could be a friendship, it could even be a place of work at your office. So, which tells me again that you cut it out with clear thinking, no fogging, no mental fog. You cleared your mental energy and you retained your Empress status. And you told the King of Swords exactly what you felt, whoever this person is for you. I'm going to ask another question on this because I feel that you will be given a choice. You will have to make a decision. You will have to make a decision of what you need to do as you move ahead. Okay. Yeah. You will have to make a choice. And so interesting. Look at this. You have the Two of Cups. And the Two of Wands. Yes, you are going to make a choice. Now, the Two of Cups is, of course, a beautiful, energy, and people are connected not just in the mind space but also in the heart space. It's a beautiful card of finding the perfect love. This is what I think is your dream lover, because the Two of Cups is a spark between two people. It could even be a friendship that starts off as a friendship, but there is an agreement, on all, what can I say, whether it's your heart, your mind, physically, you completely connect to an individual. And the minute you make your decision, because the Two of Wands is a decision, and let me tell you one thing very interesting in this card. Whatever decision you make, both are good. Whatever decision you make is good for you. The Two of Wands tells me that some situation in your life is going to force you to make a choice where you're going to put your focus, which passion you are going to pursue. Now, the Two of Cups tells me that there is somebody there who is very, very passionate for you. Please choose love. Please, my darling Scorpios. And like I said, I know your energy where you give with a lot of passion. And when somebody hurts you, it's very, you take it so, you take the whole onus on you, and you are somebody who kind of sits in that energy and continues to, what can I say, stay in that and keep thinking, like, what was done wrong? Why was it done wrong? But I want you to know that whatever choice you take in this, there is a open, beautiful, loving energy available to you. And the Two of Cups for me signifies somebody who's on your level, whether it's emotionally, because the King of Swords and the Empress is not a match. It's not a match for me. Now look, the minute you take that step to walk away, there is a Page of Wands around you. This is a fresh energy, a fresh love, a fresh, passionate person around you. And this could be somebody this is just the beginning of that. I know pages are very, very, the younger suits of the tarot. They're something which is in the initial phases, but this is a positive message. For me, this is a positive message, some kind of a positive message, a pleasant surprise is right around the corner the minute you make a decision. And I think somebody is going to come forward with a lot of passion. Of course, it is a page, but there is a potential for the Two of Cups in this. You just need to take whatever you've learned, whatever secret you found out, and move. Let me take one more card. Oh God. And one more. All righty. Yeah. Okay. I love this. These are your three cards. Seven of Pentacles, the Chariot, Six of Wands. Fantastic. You're going to sit and evaluate everything that you've given in this relationship, all that you've given. And I know my Scorpios, they will sit. They will probably write down a list in their mind and, make notes of what they gave here and what they received. And you are going to take an inventory of what you've given, what you've lost, and what you've got. And you are going to make a big decision. The universe has put you here, my darling Scorpios. But as you can see, no matter what choice you make, you are protected and supported, and you are going to make that choice. You are going to move. This could be moving away, literally, physically, away from this individual, from this situation, putting yourself in a new city, a new town. Maybe, this Page of Wands that comes here is a beautiful surprise message. If you're getting an opportunity in another city or another town, take it. Universe supports you. This could lead to your Two of Cups, my darlings. You taking that step will lead to the Two of Cups. This is calmly handling a situation that is very difficult, where you've had to really, really bring, your emotions in control. This is, balancing out your dark and the light, coming to some understanding of what you've seen and what you've gone through, and moving confidently. You know the road ahead is not going to be easy, but that is not stopping you from taking the reins and moving victoriously ahead. This is a card of victory. This is a Cancerian card. So maybe you're dealing with a Cancer. Another card of victory for me is, of course, the Six of Wands, is you getting recognition for what you're doing. If this is a new project that you're going to be taking up, which is work-related, expect to be applauded. And if this is a relationship that you're moving away from, expect to have good results in that too, where you feel triumphant, where you feel that you've overcome a big block in your life. And finally, you feel that your efforts, your value is being recognized. And I love this card for you. I'm going to ask for one more card here. Just to know. So. Take one more card. All righty. So there is somebody in your energy who's watching you. And I say that, I know that the Page of Swords came out before, but that was, I think, you spying on somebody's social media, which made you find something out. But there is somebody who is in your energy. And I think you're moving towards this. You're removing the blocks to manifest this individual in your life. This is a Pentacle card. So this is somebody who's very stable. It's a knight. Now, usually knights are always in motion. This is a knight who's stopping to assess what is going on. It's somebody who is very slow. They're taking an inventory of what is available, of what is the potential. But even though it seems that there is no action happening, there is a lot happening behind the scenes that you cannot see yet, my darling Scorpios. And you are moving towards this. This is steady development. This is slow but consistent growth. Things are moving and changing even though you cannot see it. It feels like nothing is happening. It's not true. There are things happening behind the scenes. Spirit is doing stuff for you. This is an earth energy. Somebody who likes to look at details, read between the lines. Maybe this is some kind of a lawyer or somebody that you're manifesting in your life, and they are around the corner. They are around the corner. And the reason I say that you are manifesting this individual is because staying in something which was not beneficial for you was blocking this individual from coming in. And I love this. This fool. Be the fool. Somebody was trying to make a fool of you initially, right? The Seven of Swords and the Magician in reverse. Somebody was trying to trick you. Now you be the fool and take that leap of faith. I want you to take a leap of faith and move ahead confidently with the Chariot. Steer yourself to a place where you're victorious and where you are valued, because justice is coming in. And we are in the Libra season. This is the card of Libra. This is to bring things into balance. Spirit is going to give you justice in the situation. Do not worry about it, my darling Scorpios, if you are taking a decision. If the universe has put you in a position to make a choice between two people, two situations, whatever you're moving towards is going to be something which has the potential to be the Two of Cups for you, where your cup is filled with love, emotion, everything else. And if this is a job or a project that you're taking, there's somebody who is in your periphery who's watching you, and they are a Knight of Pentacles. You may not see a lot of movement from them, but they are planning on coming in. I'm going to take some angels and crystals. I'm going to take some oracle cards to give you a message. So the first card is the Unakite. This is answered prayers. All your great work has opened the door for divine solutions and support. You have solutions, you have support. And I think the Justice card, which is coming in here, is also going to give you some kind of a clarity of what you're going through, and is going to support you in whatever decision you make. You are supported by the universe. The next one I have for you is Sugilite. This is own your divine power, my Scorpios. Replace codependent people pleasing with assertiveness and empowerment. I do not have to tell you this. This is what you are. This is your element. You, the minute, like I said, you are the Empress, yes. You are very loving. Your love runs very deep. You're very caring. But when you find out BS, you are not scared to take that sword, the Ace of Swords, and just cut all the fog. And you're not afraid to fight the King of Swords. I know that for a fact, because, the Seven of Swords, the King of Swords, the Magician in reverse, you were up against a trickster. But you are one sign who knows how to own their divine power and how to give it back. What can I say? Never, ever try to cross paths with a Scorpio. You will be vanquished. I'm going to take another card for you. This is Angels of Abundance. These are, again, oracle cards. Let me see if I can give you any additional message on my guys. I have two cards for you. The first card is detox your friendships. Detox your friendships. Your abundance flow is being affected by the people with whom you are spending time. So be discerning about your associations and relationships. Choose to be with people who are inspiring, generous, and supportive. I'm telling you, the minute you take a decision and move ahead, you were blocking this Knight of Pentacles from coming into your life, my darling Scorpios. The minute you remove the tricksters, the losers, the ones who want to fight for no reason in your life, you manifest, the blocks are lifted, and this person comes into your in your immediate existence, and you are able to meet with them. And they are going to be a part of your future. I can guarantee you that, because the Two of Cups is abundance in all shapes and forms, not just love. Obstacles and blocks lifted. This is Archangel Michael for me, coming with that sword and whacking those, the Ace of Swords, which came up before to give you clarity, is his sword. Use it. All your good personal work and your positive energy shift have overcome previous obstacles, and blocks are being lifted away in your life. You will now experience progress and forward movement, the Chariot, with your projects. Stay centered in gratitude to ensure that your flow of abundance continues. Do not be scared. You are protected. The Ace of Swords that you've used to remove the BS from your life is directly from Archangel Michael, and he supports you in cutting those cords off. Whatever decision you take, as long as you take a decision to move away, you are going to open the channels of abundance that you had blocked previously by associating yourself with people who were toxic, people who were fake, people who were trying to cheat you or be sneaky. So my darling Scorpios, like I've said many times, never try to cross a Scorpio. So I really have a lot of pity for that King of Swords or whoever else is who is trying to pull a fast one on you. Let me know how this goes, and I hope that these messages helped you. If you like this video, can you give me a thumbs up? And I would love it so much if you became a part of my YouTube family. So with this, I'd like to close. This too shall pass, my darling Scorpios, and I know you. You are the strongest signs mentally for me. So just keep going. You are on the right path and you are supported. You are protected. Until the next time, I'm going to say goodbye and I'm going to talk to you soon. Bye, Scorpios.